Hello everyone and welcome to my GA Soap Opera Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Chase and Brooklyn agree to foster Delilah's child. Colum has doubts about Marco. More about today's episode of General Hospital. Brad flat out rejects Bree's decision. Jason orders Danny to leave town and Lucas counsels Liz about Rick. After visiting Phoebe, the name she gave to baby Jane Doe, at the hospital, Brooklyn returns to the Quatermains. The PCPD is working at a snail's pace to find Delilah, so Brooklyn approaches Chase, who is now fully waxed and spray-tanned, and asks if they have any new leads. Chase tells Brooklyn that if they can't locate Phoebe's family before she is discharged from the hospital, she would be placed in foster care. Brooklyn wants to know the alternative, since Brooklyn had already assured Delilah that she would take care of her kid. She feels strongly that they should abduct her. "Do you want to adopt Phoebe?" Chase asks. Brooklyn doesn't. She just wants to care for her till they discover her relatives. They may gain more experience before they adopt a child of their own, which is why Chase says he is in. They go into bed and Brooklyn promises to contact Felicia tomorrow to initiate the process. Jason beats Farrell once again. Jason discovers Danny fixing a sandwich in the kitchen and joins his son. Danny conveys the wonderful news that he is finally able to see Scout, who regrettably has had to move back in with her dad again. Jason gets right to the point and asks his kid what he would think about living with Alexis, as he needs to leave town to help a friend for a bit, and he doesn't sure when he will be back. Jason realizes this isn't fair to his son. Danny understands his dad is leaving him again, because if someone needs his help, he has to help them. It's what mom would do. Danny asks if he can come with his dad, but Jason refuses because it will be risky and Danny has school. He asks his dad to guarantee he will return back. Jason assures he will return back, and hopefully he will only be gone a month or two. He has designated Alexis his guardian, and Tracy, Michael, and Carly will check up on him. They then delve into the huge double-decker meat, cheese, and chip sandwiches Danny created. The third wheel. At Lulu's, she is planned up a romantic meal for her and Nathan, who comes with James in tow. Obviously, this was not what she was anticipating. Nathan adds that Maxie had to work, and Georgie has a big test and can't watch Bailey, Lou, and James at the same time because the boy is a working accident. Nathan offers to reschedule, but Lulu declines. James runs over the table, instantly bites into the canapes, and knocks over the bottle of wine. James apologizes and Lulu says accidents happen. James smells something smoke and Lulu hurries to find her chicken charred to a crisp. Nathan apologizes sincerely, but Lulu thinks they can still have fun. She knows a location where they can eat pizza and play arcade games. "Hey Lulu, would said place be one where a kid can be a kid?" Nathan notices it's not that the romantic evening she anticipated, but she just wants to spend time with him. That's when James accidentally spills water all over Lulu's phone. James stole the show today, making Lulu and Nathan actually fun. Lulu and Nathan return home after pizza. James contacted Felicia to pick him up when he discovered he was crashing their date. As it's late, Nathan has to get going and gives her a peek on the cheek, then rushes off. Lulu is going to go upstairs, but hurries to her door, opens it, and sees Nathan waiting there, prepared to knock. Marco isn't great at this bad guy thing. At Windermere, Marco goes to try to get Bree's mares from the safe, only to be caught by Colum, who is holding them. Colum maintains he was only restocking the supply, while Marco claims he was going to make her shot. Colum calls him out as it's Pascal's day. Marco believes he got the days mixed. Colum notes they need to be more careful as this drug is the only thing keeping Bridge in line. Marco turns the subject to his player to have Sonny removed. Colum indicates that after the prototype is built, they can revisit the question of Sonny. Is Liz making a mistake? At the Porchal's grill, Rick tells Liz he wants to create a relationship with his brother, but with her as well. Does she see a future for them? That's when Lucas enters and interferes, and Liz utilizes the chance to talk to Lucas about an urgent business situation. There is no work matter. The nurse merely needs advice, as Rick wants to try for a relationship again, but he is also dragging Sonny back into his life, which has the risk of going unpleasant. Lucas points out how many times Rick has burned her, but he is one to talk considering the situation with Marco. Lucas thinks if he could give Marco a second shot, maybe she should try with Rick. Louis rejoins Rick and agrees to try to see where this goes. However, they will have to learn to trust one another. Rick has a confession. The digital detox he went on, there wasn't one. He begins to explain the difficult situation with Alexis and Ava, and that it's all behind them. Liz cuts him off, as she thinks she is better off not knowing, and that he was willing to tell him the truth is all she needs. Is Marco in trouble? Marco goes up to meet Lucas and informs him that he failed to collect the medications and got caught by Colum in the process. Lucas worried that Colum and Sidwell would suspect him when the medications go missing. Marco claims his dad would never harm him, but he might shut him out of his life. Lucas sympathized, owing of his own troubled relationship with Julian. Brad and Britt know more. Britt and Brad meet for cocktails at the Brown Dog. Britt realizes the news to her bestie that she is going to be leaving town, as Colum and Sidwell are forcing her hand to make their prototype. Brad asks about her mares, and she surprises him by disclosing that Lucas is helping her reverse engineer them. Brad questions why Lucas would help her, considering that he hates her, and she gives him the whole story about Marco working for his family, but willing to help them for Lucas' sake. Brad is delighted Lucas is helping Britt. However, he can't believe Marco got a second chance, and he didn't. Oh, Brad, you got more than a second chance. Brad is equally angry when he hears she is living with Jason, and their split was a deception. She says she is telling him now, since she didn't want to go again, with a lie hanging over their heads. Brad is still upset, as no matter how often Jason owns her, she can't stay away from him. Britt says Jason has pledged not to abandon her this time, but Brad replies that until Carly breaks a nail and the hitman goes running back to her. Brad made a funny. Britt insists this time he won't do that he has always been straight with her and never misled her. Brad isn't sold. In the show's final moments, Lulu asks Nathan if he forgot something, but he observes she is the one who answered the door before he could knock. They smile, and he lifts Lulu up and takes her up to bed. I guess they aren't taking things slow anymore. At the grill, Liz reminds Rick that for now they should keep things fun and easy. Rick says deal. They shake on it and then still a short crease. In the Q kitchen, Danny asks if his dad will be here tomorrow afternoon, as his basketball team is in the finals. Jason pledges to there, and they hug. At the Brown Dog, Brad refuses to stick around and watch Britt get her heart shattered by Jason again. He is done, throws money down on the table for the drinks, and goes out. Marco and Lucas head out, and Lucas shows him a property listing for a cottage on the lake, which Marco thinks is great. Marco can't wait till this is over and they can have a fresh start. Finally, at Windermere, Columns pours the drugs in the safe and telephones Pascal to get on the same page with Marco regarding the injection timing. The unscrupulous WSB agent discovered that Pascal had talked to Marco about the timetable that morning. On the next General Hospital, Ava gives Lucas a warning. George discovers Britt is leaving town and Jason readies his sniper rifle. General Hospital. Spoilers Thursday, March 19. Sidwell vows Sonny's murder. Jason's armed and ready. Britt busted leaving. General Hospital spoilers for Thursday, March 19. Stay there. Jane Sidwell will make a perilous pledge to Marco Rios as Jason Morgan prepares for a rescue mission. Ava Jerome will also impart some words of caution. So there will be a lot going on in Thursday's Jay's episode. For begin, Jocelyn Jacks will spot Britt Westbourne with her suitcase and wonder if she is going somewhere. Britt may be compelled to spin a phony story while Jason is busy getting ready to kill the Rush Column somewhere. Jason will open up his weapon case and look pensive over what he is going to do. Although Jason wants Column wiped off the map, he is taking a bet by trying to kill someone in the WSB. Over with Carly Spencer, she will remind Jack Brennan that if you love someone, you have to risk being honest with them. Carly will supposedly give Brennan a nudge to come clean about Jocelyn's WSB status and how he recruited her daughter, but he may keep his mouth shut. Of course, Carly is holding secrets of her own since she has been hiding fugitive Valentin Cassadine since shortly after his escape. At GI's, Ava will have a warning to pass along. Lucas Jones will get some counsel from Ava whether he asks for it or not. She has set a trap and you were walking right into it. Ava insists in Thursday preview video. Will Ava know Lucas is tied up in some type of difficulty with Britt? Will this be about keeping Lucas out of Elizabeth Baldwin and Rick Lansing's romance instead? As for Tracy Quatermain, she will sit down with Alexis Davis and argue that it's up to them to work it out. Tracy will undoubtedly be discussing about the Danny Morgan guardian problem and may object to Jason picking Alexis. While Alexis and Tracy argue, Marco will speak with Sidwell and receive confidence that Sonny Corinthos will be taken out. Although Marco's been pretending like he is moved beyond the vindictive wrath, he may still want Sonny eliminated deep inside. However, Marco will make yet another hazardous action and could put himself in terrible danger. Column now understands Marco lied to him about Pascal and the confusion over Britt's prescription, so more problems is developing. Speaking of difficulty, Nathan West and Lulu Spencer's date has already been a bit of a nightmare thanks to James West's third wheeling. But they have finally scored some time alone. Unfortunately, Lulu and Nathan's bedroom session will get sidetracked. So, could someone show up at the door or could Nathan get called into work? General Hospital teaser suggests some startling news is ahead on Matter What. So, stay tuned. General Hospital spoilers, Column's revenge, Marcos, betrayal, a death sentence. General Hospital spoilers and updates predict that WSB double agent Rush Column might take out Marco Rios during the week of March 16 to 20. As Jane Sidwell's son gets discovered betraying Columns creeps up behind him as he is gotten into his father's safe. Marco tries to keep his promise to Lucas to get Britt Westbourne's Huntington's meds. This week, Marco will keep trying to get Dr. Britt Westbourne's prescription. As Britt and Jason Morgan decide to leave Port Charles, the only things holding them back is Britt's need for her Huntington's disease meds to control her symptoms. In fact, this is the sole reason she is partnering with Colum and Sidwell on her father, Caesar Faison's final endeavor. Marco has agreed to aid Lucas Jones in the fight to free Britt as Lucas attempts to reproduce the drug to liberate her from Sidwell and Colum's grip. However, it seems that every time Marco tries to access the safe containing Britt's prescription, he is interrupted. Marco's caught red-handed. During the week of March 16 to 20, he will not only get discovered in the safe while seeking for breast medication vials, but he will also be confronted by Colum. Many people have mentioned how deadly Colum is, and if he resembles Sidwell in any way, Marco should be concerned. After all clues indicate that Colum was responsible for the firebombing of Sonny Corinthos' apartment, which puts Michael in a life-threatening scenario. If Sidwell is aware of Marco's plot, he might treat his son a bit more warmly. However, if Colum discovers Marco in the act, it might spell the end for Marco as fans know him. Fans have a feeling Marco's days are numbered. It's intriguing since many fans sense that Marco might be going shortly. In the fall of 2025, General Hospital published new cast photos, and among the newcomers, 3 were notably absent: PCU Professor Henry Hank Dalton, S1, and Marco. Dalton was shot by Sidwell in November 2025, exiting the program, while Vaughn officially departed in January 2026. So could Marco's time be running out? All indicators are that Marco's days are indeed numbered. Colum is not foolish, and he might be able to see Lucas and Marco's strategy from a distance. Sidwell knows that Lucas knows more secrets than he should ultimately. Sidwell is aware that Lucas holds knowledge regarding the cold fusion research that exceeds what he ought to know. All thanks to Pascal. Sidwell threatened Pascal as well if he didn't do as ordered, although that threat was implied. And who is to judge if someone might not have included Colum in the chat, even if it wasn't displayed on screen? General Hospital spoilers reveal that if Colum accuses Marco of planning something underhanded, he will take decisive measures to rectify the matter, even if it takes inflicting harm to Sidwell or taking out his son. As General Hospital fans prepare to lose Jason, Steve Barton and his missions are busy romanticizing real life. His fans are going to miss him once Jason hears off the radar very soon. But General Hospital's Steve Barton is living life, and that's exactly why he decided to take a leave of absence from the ABC show. The news came in early February when Barton revealed that he would be taking a short break to spend quality time with his family, and now his wife Michelle has given her followers a peek at some of the new memories they are making. And so Phoebes Misas uploaded a number of photographs on her official Instagram that demonstrated how she and the family are romanticizing real life, which she highly encourages. Everything from a solo image with her man to a group pic with their girls. They love the environment around them, swimming talks and pic with a saying that says it all. Sometimes the wait is longer because the blessing is bigger. Barton hopped into the comments to 100% agree, as the supporters encouraged the adorable family to enjoy life. Last month, Michelle visited Barton at the studios and uploaded a video from behind the scenes captioned, "Life gets better when you protect your peace." She also had a message for her followers and wrote, "Not everything or everyone deserves your energy or your response. You don't have to explain, defend, or carry what isn't yours. People will always choose the narrative that suits them. That's on them, not you." She also reminded that freedom comes from staying authentic and unbothered, and encouraged everyone to focus on what truly matters, because everything changes when you stay grateful, grounded, and full of love, because in the end, life is a beautiful gift. Ignore the noise. Cherish every single moment. So as you can see, they are doing precisely that. Talk about lucky. St. Patrick's Day reunites 5 of our favorite One Life, Two Life leading men on January 13, 2012. One Life, Two Live viewers tuned in to the very last episode following ABC's termination of the iconic serial, even though it briefly returned with a small cast as a web series. The daytime lineup just wasn't the same. Never seeing such Landview girls as Vicky Bachchan, Blair Manning, Dorian Lord, and the list goes on and on. And what about some of the leading males like Todd Manning, John McBain, Christian Vega, Brody Lovett, or Cutter Wentworth? So guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe my channel without missing any update.